I'm out.
This can't be happening. I want to go home.
Shalom, people. Shalom. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Ready for Africa with Los. This video is brought to you by Bellamy Transport. If you're in and around Dar es Salaam, think about giving us a call. Now back to the video. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the weirdest, in my opinion, reasons that people have actually left Africa and went back to the United States. And so I was on a Zoom call a couple of weeks ago, and talking with these people about, coming, whatever. And this lady said that one of the reasons some families left from over here was because of, let that motorcycle go by. One of the reasons people left from over here was because of the seasonings. Yeah, food seasonings. Like what? Yeah. You know what? And I, in a sense, getting used to different tastes is different. But I don't think it's worth, going back to Babylon. But some people have done it. Some people have packed up their bags and said, I can't do it no more. And I do get it.
I'm out.
Yuck! I'm out. Me too. This is gross. Let's go, kids. We're leaving.
Because when you get here, it's a little off. Well, we would say it's a little off, the food, the taste. But what it really is in the U.S., we've gotten addicted to chemicals. Our food, chemicals, they enhance, flavoring, artificial, not real. And
people can take those chemicals and put it in dog manure and make it taste like chicken McNuggets. Right now, we could drink strawberry soda, artificially flavored, and we read the ingredients on the can. We're not going to find strawberries as an ingredient, but it smells like strawberry and it tastes like strawberry. Why? The chemicals. The chemical capital is in New Jersey. Chemicals for your ice cream, for your burgers, your cakes, for everything. These people can take those chemicals and put it in dog manure and make it taste like chicken McNuggets.
When it comes to getting back readjusted to real food, some of us can't handle it. And it takes a while. And it has. I'll tell you, it takes a while. And, some seasonings, I don't know what this family did this, or these people did this, but some seasonings you can actually get shipped over here. Like the Tony, we love Tony Satchery, so we got Tony Satchery shipped over here. But not everything. And the thing is, the food is awesome. We're not used to real food. Trying to get used to real food can be a challenge. We go out, I do these shopping videos where we go out and we get all this food and, pile it up and come back home. And the thing about that is, when you go out and do that, when you go out to shop, you already got to have your meals planned, because this food is real, no preservatives. This food will go bad on you quick. We buy some bananas, 4, maybe 5 days tops. Potatoes will last a little bit longer, things of that nature. But eating real food, some people can't, understand the value of what that really is. You don't understand that value until you don't have it. I'm tell you one of the things about eating real food. When I came here back in July, I was weighing in the 250s. bar, and in the U.S., you know, I consider myself to be eating good, working out, you know, but I just could never drop the weight. And I got up the other day here, after being here 7 months, doing pretty much the same thing that I was doing in the U.S. And I just started working out maybe the last 2 months here, because we just now found a gym. My weight was 218. I think yesterday it was 218. I didn't weigh this morning. 218. Let me tell you something. I ain't weighed 218 since my junior year in high school. Junior year in high school. Now, that right there tells me a lot. You know, I wasn't eating meat in the States. You know what I'm saying? I was working out all the time in the States. But I could never lose the weight. And why? Because the chemicals in the food, you know, the toxins, the preservatives, things that they add in there, the side effects cause you to gain weight. And so I just wanted to talk about that because I think that's something to consider. And you know, a lot of us talk about, you know, the Most High is going to take us back to the wilderness, right? To the wilderness, like our ancestors. You know, but the thing about the wilderness, I mean, if you read in Exodus, what caused them to fall was the food. You know, it was the food. They didn't get the food they wanted, so they started complaining. And that complaining spirit, you know, it went throughout the camp. That complaining spirit went throughout the camp. And it ultimately resulted in a lot of people dying. Most of them dying, complaining because they couldn't get the food they eat. Hold up. Because they couldn't get the food that they wanted. I guess I'd get a little further down.
We're hungry. We want meat. At least in Egypt we had food.
So just something to think about. You know, food can be a major thing, major influencer, but what I believe the Most High is trying to do to us is getting us back to the old path, the old ways of doing things, and what get us back off of that poison and teach us what food is supposed to be, what real food is supposed to be. And some people have failed that test. So I just wanted to make this video, you know, give you guys a heads up that, you know, when we get back to the wilderness, you know, there's gonna be some things there that you're not gonna like. But, you know, can you humble yourself, make the necessary adjustments in order to live? All right, workout is over. I want to share a scripture. I think it's Philippians 3, verse 18. And it says, For many walk, as I've told you often, it says, even now weeping, for they are enemies of Messiah, enemies of MASHIACH. And is destruction, whose God is their belly. No self-control is in their shame, whose mind is on earthly things. You know, when you can't control your appetite, you can't control your flesh, your mind is on earthly things. Fam, don't let your God, your ruler, be your appetite. your belly, your flesh. Flee from youthful lust. Shalom.